Hello, my fellow stickies, and today we have our Let's Build in Minecraft thing that we're starting up. And what I'm doing here is I'm building a giant wall. That way people can't get out. And this is in creative mode on Minecraft. And one of the viewers of my Minecraft house said you should make a interactive story on Minecraft. And I didn't actually know what he meant. And so you make it so where they can't build anything or destroy anything, and you just give them chests and monsters, and you kind of make a little storyline with, the billboards and stuff. And I've seen some really cool ones online, so I was building my own. And one thing that you have to do is you have to build a giant wall around your whole zone. That way, people are locked in and they don't magically wander off and get exploded by a creeper. So I'm trying to build this giant wall as we speak, and it's in normal, peaceful mode and creative. And I have a full world or a full plan scoped out, and you don't get to see the very beginning of the dungeon. But once I'm somewhat complete, I guess, I'm gonna actually just have somebody play split screen with me and then record that, so I can be watching them from the outside, and that they can be playing on the inside. So, on another note, I'm really excited about Elder Scrolls Online. If you guys don't know what that is, man, you guys are missing out. It's if you guys haven't heard of Elder Scrolls, it's my favorite game series, and it's by Bethesda, and it makes tons of money. And Skyrim won 2011 Game of the Year, just in case any of you didn't know what Skyrim was. You guys should definitely check out the Elder Scrolls if you don't know what that is. I'll post a link in the description to the Wikipedia. And so if you look, there's a little gray block that's right in front of my cursor, and that's actually the very start of this whole dungeon. I made it really dark and gloomy. Like, I have my gamma turned up to 100%. That's why it's so bright, even at nighttime for me. Because building with 100% gamma is way easier than building, with standard light. And this whole video, I'm basically just building a wall. So I'm actually just going to talk about different stuff rather than, be like, oh, I built a block there. I built a block there. Oh my god, look at that block. Oh, I messed up. Gotta delete that block. Nobody actually wants to hear that. But I'm probably going to have a couple more of these videos showing how I built this whole story interactive thing. And then I'll get Sticky Prism to play it because he's quite a Minecraft fan. He likes playing Minecraft. And he'll also help around this whole Minecraft build a interactive story project. And I also, if you guys haven't already, please look at my Facebook page, Sticky White Boy Gaming, or follow me on Twitter, Sticky White Boy. They're also in the description, links to my Twitter and to my Facebook page. I was really excited yesterday. As you know, the Xbox One released some data, and so as of right now, I'm still gonna get the PS4. I think the hardware and the Xbox and Microsoft is slacking a bit versus the PS4, but I've never really been a Sony fan, so I mean we'll see how that goes. But in the end, I'm probably gonna end up getting both. Actually, I just got new HDMI cables, so even though it's Minecraft, it should look better than Minecraft without HDMI cables. I need a new mouse and keyboard and headset, but other than that, I have my webcam running, which if you haven't looked up already, or haven't seen already, the Skyrim game review has my webcam usage in it. And it's actually a pretty nice webcam. It doesn't record in 1080. I didn't want to get a $80 webcam at the moment. Perhaps when, it's coming around summertime and I get a job, maybe, then we'll start talking cooking with peanut oil, as the old man says in Duck Dynasty. So, anyway, back onto the topic of Elder Scrolls Online. They actually released some actual alpha, beta, whatever you want to call it, gameplay, because there were some leaked ones a while back, but now there's actually, some actual gameplay of actual people playing, the game, and it does it justice. Like, you'd be surprised how magnificent the game looks and how clean it feels. Like, if you look at it, there's not a lot of crap on the screen. There's not a lot of HUD, and I was actually happy to hear that because I think that World of Warcraft and Guild Wars 2, they just have way too much HUD. Like, I know World of Warcraft, since you could do so many macros and stuff, you'd have like all those bars on the side of your screen and on the top of your screen, and it's just madness. Um, I actually got to talk to a person at Bethesda Studios. I emailed Bethesda Studios to, you can email one of their designers or game designers of games and ask questions. And I asked a question about Elder Scrolls Online, and they actually answered my question with an email. And I said, so is the soft locking system for bows, since they will have bows in this game, bows and arrows, as you know, and the soft lock system is kind of like in the Star Wars The Old Republic MMO, where, you know, you're just walking along, and then whenever you pull up your bow, it kind of like, if you see an enemy, it kind of like moves towards them or moves your cursor onto them without you actually doing it. And some people don't like it. I personally have, if they do soft locking right, I like soft locking. But if they do soft locking wrong, I mean, like, what's the point of being an archer? And he replied back that, word for word in the email, okay, now that I've answered to your question, the bow system in Elder Scrolls Online shall feel very native to people who have used bows in Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, etc. The bow should feel very easy to use by new players and should have some skill to the, you know, expert players that are playing. And, you know, when he answered that question, I emailed him again. He hasn't responded yet, and today's Wednesday, what is today? I don't even know what today is. I've been having such a good week. May 29th is today. And I'm so happy, you know, got my Roxio HD for my birthday on May 18th. And, you know, I'm going to have a friend who's going to be posting up videos in the nearby future. So we're probably going to be doing some tag teaming stuff. And since it's going to be summertime, you know, tons of videos every day. So we'll see how that goes. The soft locking system in Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Online, or not Skyrim. What I meant to say is there isn't a soft locking system in Skyrim, but since there is in Elder Scrolls Online, you know, it's gonna be weird for people who haven't used soft locking system and people who have used bows in Skyrim, because they said it's gonna be a lot like the Skyrim bow system, except, you know, add soft locking. And if you guys haven't seen any soft locking, you know, or haven't had any soft locking experience, you can look that up straight up on YouTube and figure out, you know, what exactly soft locking is and what the formal definition of it is. If any of you haven't heard the new Injustice, I've been playing quite a bit of Injustice. I actually have some videos that I'm gonna post sometime soon of me using Green Arrow because he's my favorite character. Against, you know, people online, and there's some really good people online. I've gotten quite a bit better, but if you haven't heard, Lobo is the newest downloadable content character, and Lobo has some cool storylines behind him. I haven't read any of his comics or anything, but Lobo seems, even though he's on the good side, like on the character list, he's evil. Like, he killed his whole race, so I mean, I don't really know how that works, but if you look on the Minecraft video, or not on the Minecraft video, but I'm saving my game currently, that way I can, you know, not lose all my progress if somebody jumps in and destroys everything, which they can't since I have the building block thing on, but I have some people that will come in and troll my games from time to time, just for fun. But I should be next year. I actually was aware that, you know, there's a Comic-Con in Austin, and I've known about it, but I've been to it once before. Well, not quite been to it. I've been outside of it and looked inside of it, but I haven't actually been, you know, for the full 3 days. And I actually got somewhat of an offer to actually go with one of my uncles, and, you know, I'm definitely gonna accept that. He's quite a big nerd. He does a lot of comic book stuff, and I think he's played some Minecraft. He's still playing BioShock Infinite, but, you know, anybody that'll go with me there, you know, someone else that I'd love to have. So I'll definitely try to record some video while I'm there, that way I can post it to the Sticky White Boy channel. If you noticed, all the stickies haven't actually been here recently, due to the fact that it's the end of school. They haven't you know, been coming over as much because everybody's trying to get their grades really good before the semester ends. And the standardized testing, or the EOCs that we have, I actually learned that I passed pretty much all of them. I haven't heard about the geometry star results, but or not star. Well, it's star in Texas. Some places it's not. Either way, whatever your EOC is, I passed all of them, and I haven't heard back from the geometry teacher on my score because she hasn't gotten the scores for them yet. But I was quite happy to know that you can get enchanting potions in creative mode. I don't really do much stuff in creative mode. I'm more of a survival type guy. But enchanting potions are pretty cool. They keep, the level. Instead of having to kill monsters in creative mode, you can just, start breaking the crap out of a billion potions and manage to get a crap ton of XP. So I'm looking forward to making some enchanted items. That way players can go through a interactive dungeon and then get, Excalibur at the end, or whatever it is. Whatever I want to name it. Man, I was really excited at first to do this, but then I realized it's actually a lot of work. Like, you'd be surprised how much, it actually takes to build this freaking wall. Like, it takes so much time and energy just to build a wall. But the wall's necessary, so, I understand. I don't want players joining in the game and then wandering off. That'd be terrible. Also heard something else about the newest Minecraft patch. Witches are going to be in the game. And I'm not sure what they'll drop, but I think that means that they'll have some kind of magic system in Minecraft soon, which would be pretty cool. Because they said they would at the release of the game, but they lied. So, I'm looking forward to anything that Mahjong does. Anything they do is pretty much good. I can't wait for their game Scrolls. I actually don't know if it's already come out. I don't think it has, but after that big dispute with Bethesda, and they had that gaming contest, Mahjong pulled it in for the win at the very end. And, I was kind of surprised to see that, employees of Bethesda wouldn't actually win the gaming contest. I'll post a video to that in the description as well. And, I then afterwards, when they said that they lost, they gave kind of a BS excuse. They said that they weren't actually, like, professional gamers that they had at Bethesda. They were just people who had worked on the game. And while Mahjong did have professional players actually playing their Doom contest, I believe. Was it Doom? Maybe it was Wolfenstein. I don't remember. But as we speak in this video, or as I speak in this video, I'm actually still building that wall in Minecraft. So if you hear a couple clicking noises, that's because I'm doing that. Supposedly, next summer, I'm going to the San Diego Comic-Con because my father and I used to do summer trips, and he said that he'd love to go to a con, and I've always wanted to go to a con. So, if that actually follows through, I'll be at San Diego Comic-Con this year, or this next summer. That would be awesome if I could go. If you guys haven't heard about a channel, it's called G4. They called it the death of TV, and that's not actually true. It's not the death of TV, but it's really sad what happened. G4 is a gaming channel, and most of you might not have heard this, but it was like channel 264, I think, on Time Warner Cable. That's what I have. And it was such a great show. It had X-Play, which you guys have probably heard of X-Play. It basically, it gave a life to gamers on TV. Most gamers, like, you'd have to look up on the computer to figure out stuff about gaming and learn stuff about gaming. And G4 recently, all the shows that were gaming related got canceled, and all it shows now is cops and cheaters. And it's terrible. It's really sad, actually. I was really sad to see that whole channel go. And that's how I used to get my E3 coverage and my Comic-Con coverage. But now I guess I'm using Spike and just the plain old interwebs. So the video is pretty much over. I'll post another video tomorrow on how the interactive thing is going. If cows don't keep, glitching over my wall, or spiders keep crawling over it. But I hope it all goes well. This is Sticky White Boy. Like for a cookie, subscribe for a cake.